I think it's safe to say the road to WrestleMania is a dead end. Turn the car around because this show fucking sucks. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. We are here to review Raw 1500, the 1500th edition in Monday Night Raw, and it was absolute shite. I thought they might have went all out. I thought they might have tried to do something special. They done absolutely nothing. But I guess that's what you get when you expect good things from WWE. 99 times out of 100, you are going to be disappointed, and tonight's show was very disappointing. Now, we kick off with Brock Lesnar. He's coming out in a weird sort of woolly cardigan, kind of like a Christmas jumper or something like that. Comes out with JR's cowboy hat, the WWE champion. He was actually like toying with the crowd as well, and he let a kid touch it and high-fived a kid. I mean, what the fuck? This is not the Brock that we're used to seeing, but he seemed in a good mood tonight. He was cut off by Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman came out to brag about how he used to take care of all the small details and that Brock doesn't know that he is going to be facing Bobby Lashley at Madison Square Garden for the WWE title if Bobby Lashley is back in time from his injury. If Bobby Lashley isn't back, Heyman said Lesnar will face someone else. Heyman thought he had the trump card here on Lesnar, but then Lesnar turned it around and said to Paul Heyman, does he know that on Friday Lesnar is going to be on SmackDown to confront Roman Reigns? And that was pretty much it. Lesnar says that he said, what is it? He still appreciates Heyman even if he is a dick. So yeah, interesting. Brock Lesnar, he is good on the mic. Is he the greatest? No, definitely not. But I'm comparing him to like the eras that were good. Comparing him to this era, he's fucking fantastic on the mic. So why did they go like 6, 7, 8 years without Lesnar doing anything? Literally, they had Lesnar just standing on the spot while Heyman did the talking for him, and all those wasted years. You could have had really good, Lesnar segments, Lesnar promos, but we didn't see it. All we seen was Heyman compete the same old shit, the whole 1-30-1 and all this crap. I mean, we should have been here. We should have been the 23-1 or whatever it was. Who cares, right? Brock Lesnar's good on the mic. This was a decent opening segment, but sadly, the show went downhill from here. We had Owens and Rollins backstage. They're still going with this best friend gimmick. I don't get it. How many best friends does Kevin Owens need? He's had Sami Zayn, Chris Jericho. Now he's got Seth Rollins. They've got a title match tonight. If they win, they get a title shot in 2 weeks' time. Speaking of title shot, we have the tag team champions, Alpha Academy. They defeated the Street Profits. Really, who cares? I don't. Street Profits are fucking terrible. It's only a matter of time, surely, before Montez Ford and the other guy break up. Angelo De Niro or whatever the guy's called, I don't know. Anyway, the Alpha Academy came out on top. They won. Otis fell on top of Ford when he was trying to do a German suplex or something like that, and then Gable held his foot down. So yeah, it is what it is. Then we have Ciampa, NXT's Ciampa, backstage saying that he needs a tag team partner to rely on tonight when he takes on Ziggler and Rude. Balor turns up out of nowhere. He says that Monday night might be my home, brother, but NXT is where I'm from, brother, or some shit like that. Here, man, it's 4:30 in the morning. Don't criticise my Finn Balor impersonation. Shite. Anyway, Ciampa and Finn Balor win. It's announced that tomorrow night it's going to be Ciampa versus Ziggler. Winner takes on Braun Breaker. I think Ziggler will win that. We've already had Ciampa versus Braun Breaker. Doesn't make any sense for them to do it again, so I think it will be Ziggler. And plus, Ziggler's a jobber, so Ziggler will win that match, then job out in the match that matters against Braun Breaker. But yeah, anyway, up next on Raw, we have The Miz. Miz comes out, says that the people hate him for doing the exact same things as Mysterio and Rey do. Miz came out, challenged them to a tag team match. The Mysterios came out. They were going to accept. Miz introduces his new tag team partner, Logan Paul. I mean, literally no one gives a shit. Dominic Mysterio says, if this guy is your tag team partner, then we accept. Logan Paul attacks him from behind. Miz and Logan Paul beat up the Mysterios. Another match that literally no one gives two shits about. and this WrestleMania is looking terrible. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, and we'll see what happens. Up next with Rhea Ripley versus Nikki Ash. Rhea Ripley whooped Nikki Ash's ass for about 3 minutes here. Nikki kept saying that Rhea Ripley is a bully and that she's the villain and that Nikki Ash is the superhero. Well, I don't want to see any villains or superheroes. I just want to turn this off. If Nikki Ash was a Superman, she would remove herself from my TV, but she ain't. So in my opinion, she's the villain because watching her fucking sucks. We have Fear My Hand coming soon. I mean, at this stage, this is a complete troll. I don't even think this guy's going to debut it. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they just pull the plug on him and release him. It's top-notch banter though for WWE. This Fear My Hand guy, I'm telling you guys, either two things are going to happen. Either he's never going to debut, or he will debut and in 2 months he'll be part of the 24/7 title. That's it. That is 100% what's going to happen. Anyway, like I said, Rhea Ripley beat Nikki Ash. We then had Damian Priest versus Shelton Benjamin. Damian Priest beat Benjamin pretty easy. Says that at least Benjamin's man enough to face him. He talked about the recent opponents that he's beaten and that he wants to face a champion, a top caliber guy next week for the belt. Finn Balor comes out and says, you want to face a former champion, a top guy? Then it sounds like me. It sounds anything but Finn Balor, but regardless, next week we're getting Finn Balor versus Damian Priest, a match that nobody wants, but it's a match that we're getting nonetheless, so not a lot we can do about it. We had Reggie come out, brought out Dana Brooke. He wanted to apologise. He said he wanted to bring a ref out. He said their friendship meant more than the title to him. He was going to lie down. Dana Brooke tried to pin him. He kicked out at 2. Dana Brooke tried to pin him again. He kicked out at 2. So obviously he was trolling Dana Brooke here. He had no intention of getting the belt back. Dana Brooke then pins him for a 3rd time but starts kissing him during the pinfall. Reggie then doesn't kick out and Dana Brooke becomes the new 24/7 champion. So we actually, I wouldn't say we've got sexual content here, but we've got a kiss. So that's more than we've had for the last 10 years. So maybe WWE are turning a corner. Then the Job Squad ran out. R-Truth got onto the rope. He got kicked off. He fell into Tasawa. Tasawa falls into the arms of Tamina. Tasawa wants a kiss off Tamina, and Tamina just drops him. I know this was supposed to be great comedy, but honestly, guys, it wasn't. It was fucking shit. So, yeah, just something we don't need to see. But yeah, Dana Brooke, she is the new 24/7 champion. What did we have next? We then had a Bianca Belair promo, and really, it was horrible. Becky Lynch came out after Bianca Belair, rolled off her, I'm the EST, you can't spell WrestleMania without EST, EST this, EST that. I need an EMT after watching these shows. It's fucking terrible. I feel like slitting my wrists watching this crap, but that's how bad it is. And then the Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch had a terrible back and forth promo here. I'm not even going to discuss or bring up what was said. It was unmemorable, but I do remember it was bad. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Then we had Bianca Belair versus Doudrop. Unfortunately, we were back to seeing a lot of Doudrop skin. Saudi Arabia, we didn't see nothing. She was covered up. But tonight, we've seen all the flab. We've seen the big, fat, obese mess. And we've seen all that body fat jiggle around as she got suplexed around the ring. Bianca Belair, hits the kiss of death. It's pretty impressive. I don't like watching though when anyone's lifting someone that they cannot really support. I'm always sort of expecting a broken neck or something. Thankfully, it didn't happen. She hit the kiss of death, which is impressive, but I just don't think she should be lifting someone of Doudrop's size above her head. And Bianca Belair got the win as Becky Lynch watched on in commentary. And again, it was cringy Lynch on commentary. A very forgettable 10 minutes here. Just not the best part of Raw at all. We then had Edge up next. Edge came out, took a seat, sat down. He said he was thinking about Devon, and basically challenged someone to WrestleMania. He said, I still dream about walking down the aisle at WrestleMania, soaking in all that energy that you give me so I can be phenomenal. So yeah, he mentioned phenomenal. He also mentioned that he wants a dashing opponent. So yeah, I mean, Cody Rhodes there getting a name drop, dashing Cody Rhodes. So It is what it is. It was crap. It's sad that you've got Edge and this is the best that you can do with him. Honestly, this wasn't very good. The main event time, Riddle and Orton taking on Rollins and Kevin Owens. I mean, the match wasn't the worst match ever, but at the same time, by this stage, 3 hours in, didn't give a shit. Riddle got battered in the end by Owens and Rollins. Then finally, Rollins with the stomp pins Riddle, and that means that the best friends, Rollins and Kevin Owens, will be getting a tag team title shot. I think they need to get Riddle. I think they need to get Rollins away from Kevin Owens. I think Rollins' gimmick at the moment, it was going pretty good. You look at his feud with Edge, it was great. Some of the stuff he was doing with Roman Reigns was great. And then they put him back in a tag team with this fucking fat-ass Kevin Owens, and it's shit. It's absolute shit. So yeah, I would break up Rollins and Owens, get Rollins something better than this for WrestleMania. And yeah, but this show needs to be better. This show was pretty damn garbage. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I'm giving it a 1 out of 10. It really was forgettable. There was not a lot good on it. I enjoyed the opening segment, but apart from that, guys, it all gets a thumbs down for me. It wasn't good. Will we get Fear Mahan next week? As if Fear Mahan's going to make the show any better. Him turning up will make it worse, but yeah, it's probably the most interesting thing. When is Fear Mahan going to turn up? 2023 maybe. Anyway, that's it. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys later. But until next time, thanks for watching, and peace.